it wasn't just in our marriage, it was within my family. I noticed, we had a lot of people that was overweight, diabetes ran in the family, high blood pressure ran in the family. So I decided to make a choice to cook more healthier meals.
So one of the things in longevity, we know that we are the temples of the living God. And what we find in our church arena, that, we're faith-based people. So we look to God for everything. We believe in signs, wonders, and miracles. My wife instituted something very early on in our relationship, and that is having healthy bodies. And having healthy bodies is, it comes down to what we eat, what we drink, what we put inside of our bodies. So, growing up, being young, we got married at 21, 22. I would always say to her, your cooking is fantastic, but it don't taste like my mom's cooking. And she would quickly, very wittily say to me, that's because I don't put all that stuff that mom put in her food. So, navigating a healthy meal plan is very important in longevity. My wife and I both suffer with health issues. You would never tell it if we didn't, you would never know it if we didn't tell you. So, dear, you want to talk about some of the meal planning and things we've done to try to get the best out of our children's bodies and our bodies?
Yes. Well, so early on in our marriage, it wasn't just in our marriage, it was within my family. I noticed, we had a lot of people that was overweight, diabetes ran in the family, high blood pressure ran in the family. So I decided to make a choice to cook more healthier meals. We ate meals that everybody ate. I mean, they had their macaroni and cheese, they had all that, but there's a healthier way to cook it and it still tastes great. So I changed our diets, I changed the way we eat. I had meals planned for every single day. We ate at a certain time every single day. And it's so crazy. They got so used to it. And, it was healthy cooking. I mean, the kids, we might sit down one night and we just got a large salad for dinner and with chicken or shrimp. And the kids, they enjoyed it.
Yes.
I never had a complaint from any of them. And we both at times were heavier in our life. You can't tell it today, but we were heavier at times. We were smaller at times. We bounced back and forth. So, but still healthy eating. So eating healthy, you got to exercise with it too. But the meals were healthy. They still ate more. They enjoyed the meals. I made sure we had a balanced meal, starch, vegetable, meat. And it was easy. It was an easy plan to do. And me, myself, I deal with rheumatoid and osteoarthritis within my body. They're autoimmunes. Nothing I can do about it. Can't get away from it. So what's the easiest way to deal with it? You just deal with it. You continue eating healthy. You continue going to the doctors. Going to the doctors is very important.
Yes, yes.
You continue seeing your doctors and you let them know, what you're doing, what you're eating, what steps you're taking to try and combat the pain. And mostly me, I have, so those diseases are hidden diseases. You don't see them. So people may be like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Yeah, something's wrong with me. I have pain that I deal with. But thanks to God, I can still get up. I can still walk. Even if I can't exercise the way I exercise, I make sure I get up. I move around the house. I still try to do whatever chores I can do that isn't strenuous on my body. But I get up. I go to church still. I participate in a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff. But in that, diet, exercise, everything is very important.
So exercise becoming a way of life, part of your life, is very important. Being health conscious. And one of the things that as you get older in life, and we see it in our marriage, there's this stigma that if you're overweight, you're not healthy. Learning a well-balanced diet within your marriage, within your family, construct is very important, because there's people who look like they're at the perfect weight, but they have high blood pressures, they're diabetics. So again, making sure you're balancing those macronutrients, which is your fats, your proteins, and your carbohydrates, is very essential. Because, you look at the breakdown of a lot of marriages, and, I grew up in a home where my mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer at the age of 13, and we watched chemotherapy, radiation take its toll on her life. And consequently, it affected my mother and father's marriage. So, being proactive and looking at life today, we try to take care of these temples, these vessels that God has put his glory inside of. One thing I would say to everyone, please, balance your diet, exercise. You want to stretch every day. My wife talked about me being a fitness guru. I don't know about a guru, but I just love the gym. I love to run. The men in my family, on my dad's side, with the exception of my Uncle James, the late Uncle James passed last year, nobody made it to their 70s. And God let us know that he wants us to live to 120. So if we're going to live long life that God's going to satisfy us, there is something we have to do. That's exercise, eating well, watching your water intake, drinking, healthy products. So I just share all of that with you because we have grandchildren. We had 3 of them this weekend, and I was running around with them every day. When I got tired, I, called my son and my daughter and said, "Come get your kids. I'm wore out." But you want to be able to enjoy that quality of life. That is the essence of what we're talking about right now. We have found a way spiritually and naturally to enjoy quality of life and to enjoy each other.